We did it. We did it!
Winning your first chip in the NBA is a surreal feeling. You won the hearts of many and broke the hearts of some. However, there are backstories to these chips. So today, we are telling the tale of the 20 for Celtics and how they won it all. From '09 through 2012, nothing really happened to their big three. I mean, sure, Rondo and their best shooter Ray Allen left, but nothing big. Until 2013. You see, in 2013 the aging Garnett, Terry, and Pierce all had hefty contracts and were quite useless. You'd think no one would want them, right? Well, one team wanted them, and they were willing to pay. Going into the 2013 off-season, the Nets wanted to get better depth and wanted to get better. They had a nice 49-win record, but they wanted to be the best in the business, which is why they made one of the worst trades in basketball history. A trade that would change Celtics history and Nets history forever. The Pierce, Garnett, and Terry trade. In 2013, the Nets sent Keith Bogans, Martian Brooks, Chris Humphries, Chris Joseph, Gerald Wallace, a 2014 first-round pick, a 2016 first-round pick, a 2017 and 2018 first-round pick for Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry, DJ White, a 2017 first-round pick and second-round pick.
Tell them to bring me my money.
This deal was an absolute fleece and was a showing of Danny Ainge's IQ. But we would see in the next clip of his draft prowess as well. They picked Marcus Smart with the 6th pick. Marcus was a reliable guard and very great at defense. They also picked some random named James Young. But before they were drafted in the 2013 season, they finished with 25 wins. No surprises there. Anyway, next season would change, as we would see one of the greatest short point guards aside from Muggsy. On February 19, 2015, the Celtics traded for a small-statured point guard called Isaiah Thomas. Thomas was quick, shifty, he could shoot the ball at any time, and he was a great passer. This deal would change the Celtics, as they would go on to win 40 games and would reach the playoffs, before being swept by LeBron James. Anyway, in the 2015 draft, the Celtics had the 16th pick. With that, they chose Louisville guard Terry Rozier. Rozier was a great guard and a great pickup for Boston. Aside from that, nothing happened in the off-season. In the 2015-16 season, they finished with a good 48-win record, and would land them the 5th seed. However, the Celtics lost to Atlanta in 6 games. But it wouldn't matter, as something would rise in the 2016 off-season.
The Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown from the University of California, Berkeley.
They also snagged Al Horford in the free agency, adding on to their great roster. And this great roster led to the best season the Celtics had with it. They would go on to win 50 games and were the first in the East. This team would get by the Bulls and Wizards before losing in the conference finals to the LeBron-led Cavs for the 2nd time. Yikes.
Cleveland! This is for you! Oh!
Speaking of Cleveland, Kyrie, after winning a championship, wanted out. And he went to a team with a great roster. He left for Boston.
Organization and everyone else in Boston, you guys will have me back. I plan on re-signing here next year.
Boom!
In 2017, the Celtics made headlines with their biggest trade yet. They traded for Kyrie, and although they lost it didn't matter, as they had Kyrie. Who else could stop them? Not to mention the addition of Gordon Hayward, and probably their most important draft selection ever.
the Boston Celtics select Jason Tatum from Duke University.
And these additions would lead to their greatest roster yet in the Kyrie era. The Celtics would reach 55 wins before losing to LeBron and the Cavs yet again in the conference finals. But behind the scenes things looked ugly as Kyrie wouldn't really fit in with the chemistry. However, a surge of conference finals losses and sometimes second-round exits would lead to Kyrie not resigning.
Plan on re-signing here next year. Plan on re-signing here next year.
So with Kyrie out of the picture, they needed another star guard. So they traded away Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, and some picks for Kemba Walker, who frankly didn't last long at all. Speaking of not lasting long, the Celtics didn't last long in the bubble, either losing in the conference finals to the Heat. For the 2021 season they had finished 7th before being 4-1 by Kyrie Irving and the injured Nets. However, for the 2022 season things would change for the better. First they hired coach Udoka, which was kinda but they finished nonetheless with a 51-win record, and would finally reach the finals before losing to the Warriors. Before next year they would once again lose to the Heat in the conference finals. However, in the off-season of that year, 2023, they cooked signing Kristaps and Drew, and this roster would lead them to win their first ever ring. And that right there, folks, is the journey of the Boston Celtics. I hope you enjoy this video and hope you subscribe to stick around for more videos like this.